talking about lots of different procedures. We run into this a ton, and I'm sure you're going to automatically recognize this, but we'll have patients that come and say, I don't know why I'm here. I had physical therapy. It didn't work. And we'll say, well, tell me about physical therapy. What happened? I don't know. Some kid put me on a bike. They gave me like a sheet of exercises. I did some stretches. I had a $40 copay and I wasn't getting any better. So I didn't keep going. I was like, yeah, I wouldn't keep going either if that's what physical therapy was. So we see a lot of second and third and fourth opinion stuff. And it sounds like you see that too. I mean, just the most immediate things for us are, were the joints mobilized or manipulated? Was the nervous system addressed? Like, did anybody do any nerve tension testing on it? Did they treat the nerve tension issues that they have? And then as soon as we start talking, it's becomes clear they may have had like a more basic form of physical therapy. So we're like, okay, I know you got burned, you didn't have great physical therapy before. Just give us a shot because we want to try to exhaust conservative measures. So now for you, what are common things that people are watching this is that I went to pain management, I went to my doctor, they did this and it didn't get any better. I'm just going to have back pain forever. So, what are common things that you see in that area?
I would say it's not unusual for patients to come over to the clinic and mention exactly what you've just said that you see on the physical therapy side. Oh, I've seen so many pain doctors. Oh, I've had pills. Oh, I've had so many things, and it still doesn't work. Here's what I always tell patients: what is your diagnosis? And it's a very critical question because recognizing and understanding your diagnosis is instrumental to the kind of therapy that will help you become better. So one of the things that I always say is, make sure you know your diagnosis, and there is never one stop solution to pain management. It is a multidisciplinary approach. And even when they get shots, I always encourage them to go back to physical therapy because if the core is weak, and your nerves are released, well, guess what? It's going to collapse backwards if you don't keep working at it. So, very so often, some of the things that I see from patients that come in from being frustrated from other pain physicians is that they've tried multiple shots, they've tried multiple medications, they've even had surgeries, and yet they have no idea what's wrong with them. And that what becomes really critical is really trying to parse that out, because when you take the time to recognize and understand why it hurts, then there begins to be this plethora of recognition that it's going to take a village. It's going to take multiple options to approach this problem, because it's not just that the left straw is broken. There's just more to why you're in pain, and that's where we make a difference. So very common we see those frustration, but it just goes back down to recognizing and diagnosing appropriately, as well as selecting the therapy that matches the problem.